Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG, and we're located on the north spawn of Malinovka. Now I can tell actually that this is an M55 because that's a fat barrel 8-inch howitzer, and that's the particular M55 that was used by the US Army. And this one is being used by Cruel 1234. Or is that Cruel 1234? Well, he started the battle by knocking down a tree, and that's not very good. You shouldn't knock down trees. They give away your position. They tell the enemy where you are, or at least the general vicinity of where you're located. And it looks like he's headed right to the very back of the map, next to the lake. Okay, he's getting ready to fire, and we're bringing up the mini-map so we can see what he's going to do. Well, team's spreading out. This is a standard battle, and we've got a Challenger tank sitting at the other side of that gap between the field. There's a little hill there and another one at the other end, and the tanks firing each other. Oh my god, he just wiped out the Challenger, and there was a delay before it actually appeared, so I think it's a possibility he might have set fire to it, but he certainly wiped it out with one shot. And it was a blind shot kill as well, because he couldn't actually see it when he fired, but he took it out with one shot. And that Oni is very, very badly hurt. He's targeting it with his Tiki, telling everyone that's where I'm aiming next. Now if he can land the shot anywhere near that Oni, he can wipe it out. Best to actually fire at either of the ends, because he might hit the building. There's the Oni. Yeah, if he fired at either end, he would have hit it for sure. And he got it that time. 118 hit points, and he's out the game. That's his second kill. It sometimes does pay to fire at the ends of the buildings rather than actually directly over the top, because if you try to fire over the top, the shell might actually hit the building rather than the enemy. Right, that Wizzy 131 is using the wreck for cover, and somebody else fired a round in there. I think that's the other Arty, the M12 or the GW Panther. Definitely trying to hit him, and that round did come in from one of the other Artys on his team, and did hit the rear of the 131. Now, if he can get this right, he can splash that 131. Yes, it was badly hurt. Now he can splash it with one round. Rounds out. And he got a direct hit. 181 hit points. And a round came in from one of his teammates just at the same moment. You could see the tracer as it was finding its way to the dead enemy. And Krill is relocating just a little to avoid counter battery. And okay, we've got some enemies up on top of the hill. TVP, a Wizzy 111-14. That's probably the more dangerous of the two opponents there. Ooh, lots of rounds being exchanged here right now. The Wizzy 111, well, he's a one shot now for Krull. If he can get the round into that Wizzy, he can take it out. And the enemy of Arty are firing on those his teammates. Trying to get a solution on that Wizzy. Okay, he's adjusting now. Nobody held back. Now he's definitely a one shot. Oh, but it was too late. He wasted that round. If only he'd fired beforehand, he would have picked up the stun assist, because his teammates were going to fire on that tank, whether it was dead or not. Or if well, not if it was dead, but certainly they were going to fire on it if it wasn't dead, and he would have picked up the stun assist. So he missed out there. Sometimes you just need to take the shot, even if you think, oh well, it's not a one shot. I think it was a one shot for him actually. Now he's having a quick look whilst holding the aim on the Ferdinand, using his right hand mouse key. And yes, 2 round Smarties went in there and they hit the target. He can't see it, but he's marking where he thinks it is. He can see that Lerva, and he is getting a request for fire on the Lerva. Now, I don't think we're going to see that Ferdinand again, so I think he really needs to consider going for the Lerva. And the other enemy, his teammates in the Arty are also going for the leather. He's dialed in, but no, he keeps changing his mind. Why did he do that? There is an ISM on this side of the battlefield. Now he's indicating he's targeting there. Meanwhile, the rest of his team are requesting fire on the leather. There's the ISM. Okay, he's moved into the dip. He went round the corner. He was actually riverside. Okay, Cruel's dialed in now. Rounds out. Lands on the ground in front of the ISM. Stuns him. And the Striv is getting fire from the enemy Arty now. You can see the rounds that have impacted the Striv. There's a yellow stain on the top of the tank. He's continuing to fire at the ISM, and he's been taken out by the ISM, who's seeking cover behind those bushes. But I think he's a splash kill actually. If somebody can land a shell on that beach area, I think they will take him out. There's nobody to spot on that side of the battlefield, so he really should have taken the shot there and then he would have definitely got the ISM. But now it's gone unsighted. It's pointless him aiming in that direction because nobody can see in that direction. It's too far and it's over ridge lines. The nearest tank is a Rheinmetall Borsig, and it's over a ridgeline at the other end of near the cap. There's the ISM. It came out the bushes. Has been spotted. Actually, I think he was spotted by one of the other teammates, and he splash kills it for 37 hit points. Okay, now he's going to go for that Lurver, who's suffered a lot of damage already. I think the other Arty may have been hitting it. Krill's already got 4 kills up. If he can get another 2, it's a Top Gun. He's already got a fighter badge. That T26E4 is not going to last another shot, I think. Yep, there he's gone. He was taken out by an IKV. Round out on the leather. Went long, but splashed him for 245 and 2 critical hits. It's probably tracked him. Well, the ISM's taking a risk from the Jag Tiger. And the Jag Tiger kills him. I thought that was going to happen. He needed to be slightly further over the hill in order to approach the Jag Tiger from the other side. Use the hill as a sort of like barrier. Right, almost loaded. Krill's going to go for the Lurver? I think so. Yeah, he's indicated that's his target. Rounds out. Lands near where the Lurver was last seen, so I suspect that did do some damage. It certainly would have stunned them. And there's the IKV that killed the T26E4. I didn't realise he was that far away. Of course, the other tanks must have been spotting for him. Almost like he was tempting the enemy Arty to fire at him to waste their shells. And also to take attention away from the Lurver and the Jag Tiger. We still haven't seen that Ferdinand for a while either. There's the Lurver. He's gone up the hill. Okay, he's aiming at the shots at the IS, who's unfortunately taking some hits. And that round went in from one of his teammates. Rounds out. Now that went long as well. Oh! So his shot was right on the money. 365 hit points, took the Lover out, but his fellow Arty players were a little long with their shots. Okay, he's adjusted his position just a little. Now we can see the Ag Tiger. We know where it is. 15 seconds to reload. And that round went in. There's the Ferdinand. Okay, we know where he is, and that's an easier hit than the Ag Tigers. We can't see the Ag Tiger at the moment, but we know where the Ferdinand is, or whereabouts he is. Rounds out. And that's a splash kill, and brings up the Top Gun. Very welcome. Okay, we've got 4 minutes 30 seconds left on the game. They're going to have to get a move on. There's still 5 enemy on either side, or 5 players on either side. 5 enemies for Cruel 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill. There's the Ag Tiger. Very low health. He could splash kill him. Ready to fire. Round out. And it is a splash kill. 173 hit points. Takes out the Ag Tiger. 7 kills now. If he can get another one, it's the Radley Walters. He's relocating a little. Now, where's he going to look now? He's looking for the IKV. Enemy Arty is probably going to be somewhere in that area, so he's gone counter battery. The question is, will the enemy Arty be firing if they can't see anyone? Probably not. Okay, it's loaded. He's indicating where he's going to fire. There's the... Oh, it's a GW Panther. Okay, can line up the shot. He can get it. Round out. And he splashes him. Oh, he doesn't get the kill, but he does do 352 hit points of damage. It's a huge amount. Left him with 8 hit points of damage. 8 hit points of health left. But he doesn't get the kill, so he's still 1 short of getting his Radleys. Still 3 enemy to find though. One of the other Arties is indicating near the cap. The IKV is going to be the one. I think that's the question. Is where's the IKV hiding? Probably near these houses, I would say. They're pretty good hiding places. You can duck into the bushes for cover. There's a possibility it could be back at these houses. Hasn't been seen so far. If the Borsig gets hit... There's the IKV. Okay, dialing in the aim. And he got hit. So a splash hit should be enough. Round out. And he gets the kill, and that's his Radley Walters. So there's 2 enemy left, and that was the 2-minute hooter. So, 2 enemies, and they're both Arty. One is a Lorraine 155-51, and the other is an M53 M55. Right, there's one of the enemy. It's the Lorraine. Oh, he just took out the Rheinmetall Borsig. Now, will the other Arties be able to take out that Lorraine? They tried. Cruel's not fully loaded yet, but he's working out where he thinks it's going to be. Rounds out. Fires the round in. He's got 6 rounds of ammo left. You don't have a whole lot of ammo with the M53, M55. And he's now getting on the move himself because there's nobody left to spot for them. So they might as well just head straight for the enemy cap and try and cap out. Probably isn't enough time to get to the enemy cap, but they might come across the enemy on the way and then they can shotgun them. These Arty versus Arty battles are rather tense in the end because you've got players on either side with really powerful guns. Really powerful. And there's one of the enemy now. It's the Lorraine. Can he shotgun him? And he shotguns him. That's his 9th kill. And another 340 hit points from a one-shot kill shotgun. Beautiful. I think the Lorraine fluffed it at the last moment. And that shell came in from the M53, 55. There's 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the game's over. It's a draw. There's no way they're going to find that M53, 55. Absolutely no way. And he was just 8 hit points away from getting a Pools medal, would you believe it? Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It was a first class tanker for Cruel 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was very cruel that he didn't get the Pools medal. He picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 20 in that battle. And he picked up a Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills. He had 9. He might have had 10 if he'd been able to take out that last tank as the GW Panthers it was crossing. But he actually only ended up with 352 hit points. That vehicle only has 360 hit points of health. So it was just 8 hit points out when he hit it. If he'd only got that 8 hit points, he would have had a Pools medal instead of a Radley Walters. And of course he picked up a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, and we can see them listed there. So so cruel that he didn't get the medal he should have got, but sometimes it just, the breaks come like that. Well, when it came to the team tables, he didn't get the highest damage. That went to the Striv 103, the one who was plastered by the enemy Arty fire. He actually had 4,149 hit points of damage, but the M12 actually also managed to beat Cruel with 2,952 hit points, so he was very busy during that battle. And Cruel came third with 2,933. But when it came to kills, Cruel was right at the top of the table with 9. And when it came to base XP, he was third with 623. If we see the shots fired, he fired 15 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration and 9 splash. He did damage of 2,933 hit points, of which 2,593 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously the thing that was closer was the Lorraine when he shot him right in the face. He did receive 1 hit as a result of splash damage. That was from the M53-55 as he was passing after killing the Lorraine. He hit 11 of the enemy, more than 2/3 of the enemy team, but only killed 9 of the enemy. That's 3/5 of the enemy team. He did damage, stun assistance damage of 8 hit points, and that's actually the 8 hit points from the death of the GW Panther, and he caused 5 stuns in total. He received 20,920 credits on a standard account. He received battle payment of 4,929 and the achievements award for getting the epic medal of 3,725. So his total came to 29,574 credits. But because the 8-inch shells on the M55 are so expensive, he actually only made a profit of 1,524 credits. He received 623 base XP, but he gets the Achievements Award there for 379, so he took away 1,002 experience points altogether. So I commiserate with you, Cruel 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have had that Pools medal. I don't know why the computer gave that GW Panther 8 hit points to play with right at the end, because it should have taken away all of his health with that one shot, but that's the breaks sometimes. So well done on your Radley Walters medal all the same. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in our next video.